Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Direct Application. I'm your host, Matt Harrington. Thanks so much for joining us. Like this episode, heart it. Please subscribe to the channel, or we'll just keep sending it to you. Maybe you catch it in your social feeds. That's all right as well. But most importantly, if you found things of value and you're thinking of that one or two colleague or partner that you've had in the past that you think this might resonate with them, please send along. Sharing is caring. All right. A couple weeks ago, we talked about conflict in teams. We've been on this great big journey around team and high performance teams. And one of the things we have touched on from time to time is conflict. But the post a couple weeks ago was specific around a conflict resolution protocol. And how do we implement not just the emotional requirement to handle conflict and handle it maturely, but also the structural ways that we can do it too. And it's not without heart, right? It's head and heart. How do we build structure around that? And so that when conflict happens, because it inevitably does, that we're ready for it. And so a couple of things I want you to take away from that post. One, conflict is a signal, not a setback. Remember, if we go through all the developmental stages of a team, we'll get to storming. And that has to happen in order for a team to mature and a team to hit innovation. We cannot innovate, we cannot be creative without conflict. And so conflict is a signal, not a setback. And when handled well, conflict does reveal creativity, diversity of thought, care of work. And so it's not really something to avoid, but it is something that we need to design for, that when we start to implement teams, even if we have a work team or we're new to the team or we need to start a team, we want to make sure that we're designing for it. Number two, clarity beats emotion in this sense. Teams spiral when they have no real clear process for conflict, right? And so I have a protocol on my website. Please feel free to Word doc, download it, manipulate it, take it, whatever it is. But somewhere, somehow, we want to have some type of rules of the road that the full team has agreed upon. We've signed off on it, a memorandum of understanding, a protocol, a process, whatever you want to call it. But we need to know where we're heading if we run into a conflict. And so that way, it's not that scary. One framework we've used in the past is RISC pause, right? So RISC, report, impacts, specify, and then consequences. So that's what a person would go through. That's a script somebody would go through. And then pause is the other end, the person receiving it, right? So paraphrase is what I'm hearing. Ask questions, right? You're trying to, dig in and truly understand this person. Then use time on your side, right? Where can we step away, or where do we need to have more time to decide? So that's just one of a couple ways that we use that. But please, there's a protocol on the website. Go over and download it. Check it out. Lastly, the best teams talk about how they will disagree before they actually do it. That's the key. Just like a team charter, right? We talked about a couple of weeks, doesn't just talk about the what and how, it also talks about the why the team exists. And so much a conflict resolution protocol defines how are we going to stay healthy when tensions arise, and being very transparent and open. And we do it in the early stages, right? So we do it in the forming stage when everybody is generally in agreement and complementary to one another. And so our prefrontal cortex is fully engaged. And so nobody's in conflict at that point. So that's the best time to write a protocol for when the prefrontal turns off, right? And our gut and our heart start to pound and there's conflict arising. We know we can revert back to the document that we all made that made sense when we made it. So please check that out. The direct application for this week is go over to harringtonbrands.com, check out my template tab, and on there will be a Harrington Brands conflict resolution template. Check it out, download it, like I said, manipulate it, take it, run with it. If not that, or maybe in complementary to that, try to start a simple 10-minute conversation with your team. How do we want to handle disagreement when it inevitably happens? Most leaders don't even want to mention that it will inevitably happen. Imagine the power and the trust that you're emulating and that's going before you. If you could even just talk about, hey, conflict is going to happen. How do we want to handle it? Disagreement is going to happen. How do we want to handle it? And then have that conversation. And then what you want to have as a leader in your hip pocket is, well, we do have this protocol that we could kind of all work on together, and everybody knows the rules of the road. So hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully you take it and run with it and directly apply it. Till next time.